The truce talks in Cairo hold some kind of hope to end the 10-month-long campaign of bombings in the Gaza Strip. The White House has said that the Gaza talks as constructed. That's how the Americans are describing it. But Hamas has blamed Israel for stalling the talks. But before we tell you more about the discussions in Egypt, let's in fact tell you about the intense bombings that are taking place in the Gaza Strip. Now, these images have been released by the Israeli military. The IDF claims that these images are of a tunnel in the Gaza Strip. The 1-kilometer-long tunnel in the Rafah area was destroyed. It also goes on to show that despite months of bombardment, the relentless campaign of bombardment that the Israelis have carried out, the tunnels still remain. The intense fighting continues in the area where Hamas fighters continue to challenge the invading Israeli troops. The Palestinian faction has slammed the Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu for his refusal to agreeing to the final truce accord to halt the ongoing hostilities. The Hamas berated Netanyahu for his insistence that he would not withdraw troops from the Philadelphia corridor, a buffer zone along the border between Egypt and Gaza that is also known as the Salahuddin route. In a statement, Prime Minister Netanyahu's office has said that it aims to achieve all of the war objectives in Gaza as defined by his security cabinet and will ensure that Gaza never poses a security threat to the state of Israel. And this can be achieved by securing the southern corridor and ensuring that Hamas does not rearm. And this has turned to a conflicting point among the mediators in the ongoing talks. Now, in the month of May, Israel took control of the Rafah crossing and stationed its forces in the Philadelphia corridor, which should ideally be under the control of the Egyptian forces in accordance with the 1979 Camp David peace accords. Now, Israel's control of this route and further advancement west to the Mediterranean Sea officially severs Gaza's geographical connection with Egypt, imposing a comprehensive military blockade and forcing the civilians to flee to Khan Yunis and Deir al-Balah. Now, this week, the US Secretary of State Anthony Blinken arrived in West Asia for a renewed ceasefire push in the Gaza Strip and the return of the hostages. The trip marks Blinken's 9th visit to the region. So as talks resumed, the American President Joe Biden said, and I quote, this is what the Americans claim, that we've never been closer to a ceasefire in Gaza Strip, but we're not there yet. This is what the American president has been saying over and over again in the last several months. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.